Snow White, the classic fairy tale. Welcome to our channel, Moral Pixie Tales. Today we're diving into the enchanting world of Snow White, one of the most beloved fairy tales of all time. Join us as we explore the magical journey of a beautiful princess, a wicked queen, 7 dwarfs, and a charming prince. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a vain and wicked queen who was obsessed with her beauty. She possessed a magical mirror that always told her she was the fairest in the land. However, one day, the mirror revealed that Snow White, her stepdaughter, had become the fairest of all. Consumed by jealousy, the queen hatched a plan to get rid of Snow White. The queen ordered her huntsman to take Snow White into the woods and kill her. However, the huntsman couldn't bring himself to do it. Lost and frightened, Snow White stumbled upon a cottage deep in the forest, which belonged to 7 kind-hearted dwarfs. Snow White sought refuge with the dwarfs, and they welcomed her into their home. She became like a mother to them. And they, in turn, protected her from the queen's wrath. Each day, the queen would consult her mirror, only to discover that Snow White was still alive. The queen, not giving up. At last, she thought of something. She went into her most secret room. No one else was allowed inside. Coloring her face, she disguised herself as an old peddler woman so that no one would recognize her. And she made a poisoned apple. From the outside, it was beautiful, and anyone who saw it would want it. But anyone who might eat a little piece of it would die. Traveled to the dwarves' house and knocked on the door. She tricked Snow White into taking a bite, and Snow White fell into a deep slumber, believed to be dead. The dwarfs, heartbroken, placed her in a glass coffin. A prince who had heard of Snow White's beauty came across the dwarf's cottage and saw the lifeless Snow White. He was captivated by her beauty and kissed her. True love's kiss broke the curse, and Snow White awakened. Snow White and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after. The wicked queen, who learned of Snow White's revival, met a fitting end for her wicked deeds. Snow White and the prince ruled the kingdom with love and kindness, and the story of Snow White became a timeless tale of love and hope. And that, dear viewers, is the enchanting story of Snow White, a tale of beauty, jealousy, love, and happily ever afters.